You said this on the Pat McAfee show or the Pat McAfee show 2.0 or on Get Up. I can't follow it anymore, Pat. Your branding, it's all for the brand. I don't even know what the brand is anymore. There's so many brands.
So, Rich Eisen, the brand is kickers and punters. There are things that are good for the brand and bad for the brand.
Right.
My particular brand, now that I have all these different avenues of content, the live show is much different than the podcast. Podcast, a lot longer conversation, something that you're incredible at, something that I try to bring out the best in my guests. And the live shows, a lot of polls, a lot of picks, a lot of hot takes. And then when I get on Get Up, I just try to put makeup on, be on the mothership, not swear, let it loose, and say some things that will hopefully drive some conversation. So they're different avenues. They're different. They're meant for different things, but they are all kind of just blending together at this point.
Yeah, got to be careful on when to work blue, when you're not. Just don't forget where you're on. You know what I mean? Like, because you're working blue on your pod, but definitely not on Westwood One, right? And then definitely not on ESPN. You got to.
I have to have like a full. I assume you guys learn this in like journalism school and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whenever I sit down and I get mic'd up, I have to have a full like 45 seconds to a minute long conversation about where I'm at, who's potentially listening. And when I'm on ESPN, I just think of Mickey Mouse and Woody and Buzz and everybody at Disney that could potentially be listening. And hopefully I just turn off the switch for the swear words so I don't embarrass my mom. And then whenever I get on the podcast, it's like, all right, let all of them out. Get it all out now, because every other time you're on a mic, there's a potential FCC fine ready to take down your entire company.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you have that ability to go on one case to infinity and beyond, and then understand where you are otherwise, Pat, because I have worked with many folks before, many former athletes turned broadcasters like yourself, who can't put two words together on ESPN. I remember at ESPN, I don't want to call his name out right now, but his former NBA player who in the meetings was great, just lit up with all sorts of information and energy, but was cursing his head off the entire time. When he had to remove the curse words from his commentary, couldn't put two words together. And didn't pan out. So I'm glad to know that you have that gear switch, Pat.
Well, I have it currently. I don't know how long it's going to last. And you know when it all came? It all came whenever I had a serious show back when I was on Barstool with Barstool. And I was able to just do whatever I wanted on Sirius. You know, there's no rules. But the WWE, they asked me if I wanted to come do some stuff with them, and they've become a super PG operation. Like, I don't even think you can say ass there. So for the 2 weeks leading up to the WWE show, I said, all right, I'm going to have a swear jar for every single time I swear. I'm going to put $100 in there for every time I swear for the next 2 weeks. And we ended up donating it to this kid named Jason Wheatley, who was muscular dystrophy. He suffers from that. He's bedridden, basically. We wanted to upgrade his room, so we put the swear jar together. 2 weeks, it ended up being $13,000, Rich.
All for a good cause, Pat.
I wasn't 100% sure whether or not I had it.
All for a good cause, man. You just got to be careful. You can say that A word, you just can't have a preposition before it. That's all. That's and you used the word. What word did you use last night during your broadcast? You even tweeted it out, Pat. Like incredulous, or what word did you drop during the broadcast last night? There was like at least 3 or 4 syllables. I was very impressed by that.
Rich, thank you.
You're very welcome.
I went to West Virginia University. I didn't graduate, but I was there. And I knew yesterday with the triple option that Navy runs, we were going to hammer home that the quarterback has to make decisions quickly, right? So I knew I was going to have to say it. People don't love my voice, but they especially don't love my voice if I'm saying the same thing over and over again. So I asked my smart friends that I have, I'm like, hey, I need other words for quickly. And the first one they sent over was impetuous.
That's the one.
Impetuous.
Yes.
And I got it in there early, to be honest, and I was pretty excited about it. But I've never been more nervous to deliver something, because those Navy folks that were watching that game, really smart group of humans. I was just trying to keep up with them, but it made me feel good. I'm going to be honest. My mom was proud. It was a big moment for our family to get that word out there.
I know. You were a little bit too impetuous in dropping the word, Pat. See what I went right there? See? I'm just trying to go next level. That's all I'm trying to do, brother.
Well, did you hear? I said that and nobody said anything. I had to compliment myself on utilizing a word.
Using your social media platforms that just blow up.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.